G'day guys, this is Q from Q's Hunting and Outdoors New Zealand. In this video we're going to have some up close and personal with some Piwakawakas or Fantails. I know these non-hunting videos aren't as popular. However, this channel is dedicated to showcasing all of the New Zealand outdoors as much as I can from the perspective of someone who's getting older. Even on a day like today where I'm just out in a local bushwalk, I'm really enjoying it. As I say, I treat it as a training trip, but just to be out away from people for a few hours, it's just magic. This is an excellent short track for training on. Ups and downs, steep in places, can be quite muddy after rain. Coming into some sunshine, it's been quite hazy today, low cloud on the tops. For this being Nelson weather, I'm fully expecting it to burn off. This is the last time we crossed Reservoir Creek. One trip I went that way, but it's a return trip. I didn't realise that, and I ended up off track, scrambling around in the hillside, in the forestry. Eventually found my way back out onto the roadway, the forest road. But it was interesting, the birds were so much more friendly up there. They'd come right up to you, the fantails would come right up to you. It's amazing, obviously, you know, nobody goes up there. Passionfruit vine up here as well. There's the fruit, and if I just zoom up a little bit further, there's the flowers. That's the Barrington eucalyptus tree. No one really sure when it was planted, but last measurement it was about 76 metres. Last time I was here, a couple of weeks ago, I actually came across some of this noxious weed, and I reported it to the council. And since then, it looks like they've sent their pest controllers up here and they've dealt to it, which is great that they're so onto it around here. In fact, I can see it hanging off the picnic table. There's our favourite bird, the little fantail. You can clearly see where it got its name when it fans its tail out. So we have fantails at home as well. At home they're much tamer, and when you go out in the garden they go absolutely nuts. Really give you a good scolding. It's like, this is my tree, go away. They're an insect eater, hence when you're walking through the bush they like to, you're stirring up the leaf litter, they'll come down, hopefully hoping that you'll stir up some food for them. That's the bulk of the climb done. Right, last section to go. Just following down the road. In the corner there is a rope. Climb up the bank. Wondering why my legs were so tired today, considering I do this every 2 weeks at the minimum. And it comes down to what I was doing yesterday. We're still renovating our house, and I was wallpapering, lining paper, because the walls are quite bad, and I was on a ladder reaching way over the back of the pantry, a space of about 300 millimetres high. So put the lining paper up, so really stretching the legs, stretching the calves, and I can really feel it today. This getting old thing absolutely sucks big time. Okay, let's climb this rope. Don't need it for the top section. So the $1 million question, are there game in here? Undoubtedly. Will you see them? No. Are you allowed to hunt them? Definitely not. Will you hear them? Probably not. Will you see any sign? I'm sure if you got off track you'd find some, but I've never seen any on the tracks. This road doesn't go to the fire lookout, it carries on along the top of the ridge. The fire lookout is up there. This is my Macpac Pursuit pack, 50 litres. As you can see, it's pretty old, at least 30 years, but it's bomb proof. They don't make them like this anymore. If you follow the road up and then up that slope there, you come to the fire break that takes you down the other side of the valley. It's very steep in places. It's actually quite difficult to walk down. I have done it, but it's not enjoyable. It's much nicer to come this way down into the bush. I treat all these trips as training. That's why I'm wearing my pack as usual. This is my Macpac Pursuit. I showed you earlier. I've forgotten to weigh it before I left home, so I will put a comment below saying how much it weighs. And if you do the same, just leave me a comment. It'd be nice to know what other people do. As usual, I'm wearing my boots, same boots I wear tramping and hunting. We're back at the down climb with the ropes. Really needed to go down. Certainly helpful on the way up though. You just have to watch out because this is part of the mountain bike track and they do come barreling down here. Haven't had much chance to get out hunting lately. We had Easter, then we had ANZAC weekend, the following weekend, so a lot of people would have taken the time off in between and it would have been quite dangerous to try and go hunting at that time. All the once a year hunters would have been out and it's just not worth it. We'll be back into it soon because we just had opening weekend for the duck season. That means less people will be out in the hills because they'll be off duck shooting.